Welcome to the City Council meeting report for the February 1st, 2010 meeting, brought to you by Century 21 Wright Real Estate. First we have up Beverly Jeans reporting from the Main Street Association.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Good evening.
January has been a busy month. Danny has worked with the city, and we have new banners from NSU Downtown. We've also been working with several different committees and some exciting things on the horizon. We're working currently with the Cherokee Hill Byway, the Eco Conference, the Freewheel, Tahlequah Art of Living, Master Planning, National Main Street Conference Planning, which is coming up for the month of May, and Keep America Beautiful Project, which is the Great American Cleanup that's coming up. And these are all wonderful organizations, and Main Street is very proud to be participating in these different programs and upcoming projects. We're also still getting positive feedback from our featured ad that was placed in the Oklahoma Today magazine. I don't know if anyone had the opportunity to view that magazine, but they're still available at Resource, and Tahlequah has a full-page ad in this magazine, so it's pretty impressive. We have also signed up for the Great American Cleanup, which I just mentioned. This is going to be between March 1st and May 31st. And Main Street's also planning a couple of events to tie in with the Red Fern Festival that is coming up in April. It's also going to tie in with Movies in the Park, which we're also planning on providing again this summer. There's several other things that's on the horizon that we'll talk more about next month, or be able to share with you next month in the City Council meeting. And we also have some new information from the State Department for Main Street. The packet just received in the mail today that Danny's working on, and so we'll have more information about that this next month as well. So, is there any questions on anything?
Council, any questions? Sound like a busy month.
It was a busy month, productive.
Good. Like to hear that. Good. Thanks very much.
All right, thank you. Have a good evening.
David Moore brings his report from the Tahlequah Area Chamber of Commerce.
Greetings, Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council. On behalf of the Tahlequah Area Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, I make this full report to you on the Chamber activities for the month of December and January. First, I'd like to extend my apologies for missing the meeting last month. I understand it was a good one and one that I should have been here for, but I just totally forgot all about it. I would like to thank the city department heads for their help in the annual Christmas parade. We had a fun and safe parade. We could not even begin to do this without the support of the city. Chamber had another successful Shop Tahlequah First campaign and gave out more than $5,000 in prizes in January. That money has just about all been spent in the last 30 days right here in the community. We are anxiously awaiting the February sales tax report to see if that success was translated into more sales here at home. Leadership Tahlequah continues in December. The class had their City Government Day, and in January they had their County Government Day. And I'd like to thank the city department heads and the elected officials for hosting this class. This month they will have their Public Utility Day and their United Katua Band Day. We will have our first legislative focused meeting of the year this Friday at Tahlequah High School Library at 7:30. We have our business after hours this Thursday from 4 to 6 at the Achota House. We will welcome Freewheel here in Tahlequah June 16th and 17th. We look forward to working with the city to make their stay here a pleasant one. We are also working with a group that will host 1,200 wrestlers here in Tahlequah next weekend, and we're confident that the restaurants and the hotels will be glad to see them. The chamber offices will be closed on Monday, February 15th for President's Day. The chamber remains solid with 500 members, and today we are at 108% of our projected membership growth for the year.
Fantastic. Legislative conference again, legislative focus on Friday, basically open to the public.
It's open to the public and it's free breakfast. Now I've got Kate's report here too, if you'd like me to move right into that.
Please.
Yes, sir.
The wrestling competition is this weekend, isn't it?
Yes, it's not this coming weekend, next weekend. And 1,200 wrestlers, 6 mats, starting Friday. They wrestle through Saturday night. If I may pass those out, I'm sorry to get those out to you sooner. Tahlequah is named one of the top 10 Western towns by True West magazine. We have featured articles in the January-February issue as well as the March-April issue. Last week, Tahlequah hosted a very successful workshop on ecotourism. These workshops are important to the sustainability and is a growing concern for the area. These workshops are a collaborative endeavor between the Oklahoma Tourism Recreation Department and the Oklahoma Department of Environmental Quality and have been held across the state. Towns and cities are working together with Cherokee Hills Byway, Red Fern Festival. We are starting to have our planning meetings for that. That, of course, is coming up the 4th weekend of April. And what we're passing around to you now is the tourism guide, visitor's guide that we have printed. This is what the hotel motel tax money collected in the, by our city hotels pays for this. We had, I believe, 80,000 of these printed. Most of them are shipped directly to the welcome areas of the state Department of Tourism at the interstate corridors. So we got about 30,000 of them at our local office that we will put out. Anyway, it's a little bit about Tahlequah, and I hope you like it. And I'll be happy to answer any questions, sir.
Why are there naked men on the front? Can you answer that?
I don't know. It's cultural.
Ms. Bradley, have you opened it up beyond the front cover yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. No, David, this is, I mean, we distribute a lot of these through the mayor's office every year. A very valuable publication for all in the community. Appreciate you doing that, and can't think of a better piece to be putting out at the welcome facilities that the state has that helps advertise Tahlequah.
And Tahlequah got selected for Free Will. Let me tell you again,
That's right.
very proud of that. 2 years before we were even supposed to be considered again. Very glad to have 850 cyclists that will be coming to Tahlequah in June.
Good. Thanks, David.
Up next, we have the reports from the city departments.
Give it a breakdown. We worked 8 complaints. We had 16 dilapidated building inspections, 9 weeds and trash inspections, 1 illegally parked vehicle, and 7 property maintenance inspections. Out of those, we had 19 code violations. 6 have been corrected. We sent out 13 different violation notices. Done 100 code construction inspections. Sent 16 releases to TPWA. Issued 16 permits, 9 of which were building permits. We had 11 cases in front of the abatement board today. 10 of those were old cases, 1 was a new case. We've also been working hard trying to get all the occupational licenses renewed. So, pretty busy.
It looks like it. Any questions of Joe? Joe, thank you. Chief? Nothing up tonight, official?
Just another, excuse me, we survived another month. Just a little over 1,275 tons of trash transferred to the landfill. And
1275.
I think it's a little bit more than that, but that's, I left my notes on my desk down there, so. I think that's actually 1,287 tons.
A little bit more than that.
Yes, sir. I think it's a total of 79 trips. I do have their scales up and going again. They're still playing with them, or not completely up to less than I think they ought to be yet, but they're off some, so.
Good thing after snow and ice. Everybody doing all right this evening?
Good.
Good deal. All right, well, we've been working with vendors and getting close to extend our network to the new solid waste side and possibly the fire department training building out by the airport. And we've started the planning phase for a software upgrade to our document imaging system. We'll probably be doing that in the next couple of weeks. And so Deb Corn, be ready for that one. That affects you. We've established some routines to manage TPWA's bi-weekly cycle closing because of the new online bill pay. We had to change some things around, and particularly timelines, and put some processes together to handle that one. And we actually got Channel 27 back online again. Equipment come in actually 2 days after the last council meeting. Waco did a good job of putting that together. Did a good job coordinating with that particular vendor that provided the equipment. So we have a brand new unit, actually. And that's all I have for tonight. Is there any questions?
Good, thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Don't go anywhere. The city council meeting report will be right back.